back to the Countess and Christoff variety channel. I'm the Countess, and Christoff is not going to be joining us today. He is busy working. He works very hard to support our channel. So today I am going to be doing a very short beauty DIY that anyone can do. It is a 1 corpse difficulty. And it is going to be really fun and useful. You can even give it as gifts, and it only takes a few simple ingredients. All right, so I'm going to be showing you today how to make your very own lip scrub. I was going to put on my lipstick today, but I noticed my lips were kind of dry and they needed a little bit of a moisturizing treatment. So I'm going to show you how I make my own. You only need a few simple things. So first thing you're going to need is some organic coconut oil. In the solid state, you don't want like the liquid oil. Then you're going to be needing some granulated sugar. Just regular granulated sugar is fine. I have seen people use the brown turbinado sugar. That's fine. If you want to use that, you can use that too. But I like the regular white granulated sugar. Then you're going to need some flavoring extract. You can get the regular kind that you would use for baking, but I really like the super concentrated candy flavorings because they come in hundreds of flavors and you need a very tiny little bit to flavor what we're making. An optional ingredient you can add is vitamin E. I'm going to show you how to add that today because I really think it gives a really nice moisturizing quality to the lips, and I feel it's like a little bit healthier. Helps take away like the wrinkles around the sides of my mouth. And then another optional ingredient you can use is food coloring. I'm not going to be using that today, but if you want to color your lip gloss so it kind of stains your lip, or your lip scrub so it stains your lips a little bit when you use it, feel free to do so. I'm just not going to do that today. All right, so let's get started. It's really warm here today, so my coconut oil is quite creamy. It's not really that solid, which is perfect for what we want to do today. You're going to be using a ratio of 1 part coconut oil to 2 parts sugar. So I'm only going to be using a ½ teaspoon of the coconut oil. Just like a nice, healthy, heaping teaspoon. It's going to go right in my bowl. Next, I'm going to add that vitamin E. So these are like the gel capsules. They're clear outside and they have the fluid on the inside. That's the kind you want. This one happens to be 400 units. So you're just going to take a sharp pin and poke the end of the capsule so that you can squeeze out the vitamin E right into your mixture. And then you're going to throw that little plastic gel piece away. I don't think they'd make us eat plastic. All right, next I'm going to add my sugar. So I've got a full teaspoon of sugar, nice heaping teaspoon. And that's going to go right in there. So I'm going to take my spatula, which I've sanitized with rubbing alcohol. All of my equipment I actually sanitized and cleaned with rubbing alcohol first, just so that they would be sanitary. Anytime you're making beauty products or something that goes in the skin, you want to be using clean processes as much as you can. Keep everything sanitized and away from contamination. If you are making these for commercial use, I would also recommend wearing some rubber gloves and working in a sterile environment. All right, so you can kind of see that's like all turned into one complete mixture. It's kind of creamy. It's all blended in really well. Now we can add our flavoring. So I'm going to add about 4 or 5 drops of the concentrated flavoring. This is banana cream. I've never tried this flavor before, so I hope it's good. Yeah, so you only need that tiny little bit. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, let's go 6 and 7 because it doesn't smell that strong. Put the rest back in the bottle. And stir it up and see what we get. Okay, this is really interesting. So now that I've stirred it into the sugar and added it into the sugar, it kind of reminds me of how a banana runts tastes. It's got that like artificial banana flavor, which I really kind of actually like, so I would be okay if it tasted like that. All right, so now to keep it, all I'm going to do is I'm going to pop it into this old lip gloss container that I've cleaned and sanitized so that I can keep it for use. So I'm just going to pour that all in there. And that was the perfect amount to fill this little jar. You can see it's like right up to the top. And there's a little left over in the bowl, so I'm going to show you now how I would use that. So you just want to take a little bit, put it on your finger, and then you're going to rub it and massage it into your lips by using small circular motions. You want to try not to lick it off and leave it on your lips for a good 30 seconds at least, just to get some of the moisturizing properties deep down into the skin of the lip and to help start the healing process. So I'm going to do that now. So I'm going to leave it sit for a few minutes before wiping it off or washing it off. It does taste really good though. I can understand why people would want to lick it off, but don't. I can already feel my lips re-moisturizing and they already feel like loads better than before. Yeah, that they needed that. All right, so I'm now going to wipe that off. Sometimes in the corners I get a little extra stuck there. Yeah, that feels a lot better. You can see that they've gotten more plump down at the bottom from the moisturizing and the exfoliation of the product we just put on. It's like really drastically improved. So you don't need to use this product a lot, like once every couple weeks is really, really good. Just, you know, when you notice it's drying out. All right. Thanks, guys. I'll see you in the next time in the lab. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow.